This is going to round. This is going to round. I think this is our last section, if I'm right. I'll round everything out here real quick. And again, thanks for sticking with us. I can't believe how many people we still have on. Thanks for helping us get this recorded and all done. I can't wait to see what we all do over the next couple of weeks. But check this out, Designerr. Nick, do you want to talk about Designerr for a minute?
So this is probably one of my top 3 favorite tools that we're showing you here today. So Designerr allows you to, like it says, create ebooks, lead magnets, whatnot. I'm going to drop a link here in the chat for everyone. This is your workbook-ish, I don't know what we would call it, for this particular presentation. And I will, if it's okay with you, Kurt, I'll share my screen and kind of show
Nick,
you.
Are you also gonna drop that thing we talked about as well too?
Drop the thing.
Well, you're gonna show them what it is, and then that's the
it's in the chat.
Okay, great.
So Designerr basically allows you to, it helps you create, like it says, lead magnets, books, whatever, and it's got an AI component to it as well, where it'll help you write, or you can write stuff in ChatGPT. You can write an entire book. It's you drop a couple. You put a couple inputs in about what you want to write about, and it will write the whole book, and it will even design the book. So in working on this presentation with Kurt, we came up with all the tools, and then this probably took me 4 or 5 hours. Dropped all the tools and everything into this format, and Designerr just kind of helped me create this very, very quickly and easily. So if you look inside here, these are all the tools that Kurt's been sharing today. They're all clickable. And if you need to download it locally, you just use that little button down at the bottom, but it creates these beautiful ebooks with presentation, here. And it's, like I said, just took a few hours outside of, just working and planning all this with Kurt. So a lot of the copy here was done through ChatGPT. All the imagery was done with Midjourney. I even included the prompt there. But it creates these beautiful things, and this is something that we could then go sell or offer as a lead magnet, whatnot. We've done, I don't know, maybe 10 of these over the last year or two, and the Designerr keeps adding features and more stuff now that, like I said, they've got the full ebook creation. If I've got, let me just open it up real quick, and I'll show you how easy it is to create a book.
Quick question for you, Nick. So let's just say that let's say we did an interview, right? You and I did an interview, and we wanted to take that interview. We wanted to go ahead and highlight the show notes. So and we're not going to put the whole transcription in there, but we want to highlight the show notes, some action items, kind of create it in a nice workbook. Let's just say it's 5 pages long. So we get the transcript from the interview. We get ChatGPT to give us a summary of it, to write an article that's 5 pages long that highlights, a couple things at the talk and some action items. Once that you got the transcript and you got ChatGPT to kind of massage the information just a little bit into, let's just say, 5 pages. I know you're kind of walking through this, like, does it take an hour to create a book like this? I know you did a lot of links, so it takes a lot longer. If you just have the straight up text and you don't have to do any links, is it pretty quick?
Yeah, very quick. 20 minutes to maybe an hour, just depending if you want to make it pretty or not. But so this is one of the newest features here is this word Genie. This writes an entire long book for you. So dog potty training. So just ask you a couple questions. Faster when we're not sharing. We don't need tags. And then just for the sake of time, I'm going to click through this quickly. New pet owners. It's running slow because we're sharing or what, but it's usually pretty quick. And then it gives you some titles. So potty training your pooch. So if you didn't want to go the route with ChatGPT of creating a book by giving it prompt after prompt and telling it to expand on things, this spits it out. Now it's not going to be the most high quality, and you'll probably have to do a lot of editing. But this is taking 30 seconds to a minute. Here is the entire outline, right? And if, I'm not going to do all of them, but basically it's going to start generating them one by one, the different chapters and different sections of the book, full on copy, but it's already broken down why you do it. Here's the basics, understanding, and then, you know, now here's the step-by-step for doing that. So whatever industry you're in, this would be really good, at least, you know, to kind of build that foundation, or the scaffolding for creating a book if you've never done it before. And then I really like it for the lead magnet creation. It's a way to create really, really pretty like ebooks and lead magnets that just look great. So here we go. What was that? That was like a minute and a half, maybe.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I don't want to take up any more time, but yeah, so this now got a full book about dog potty training, and we had to input 4 or 5 things and just wait a couple minutes. Pretty dang incredible. And it's cheap. This I think the whole thing is like $29, something like that.
So good.
So yeah, pretty awesome tool.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing what we're able to do with a bunch of these tools.